Last night, Lakers, Rockets in LA, and the Lakers begin the night by lifting their 2020 championship banner at Staples, but playing without LeBron, AD, Dennis Schroeder, or Alex Caruso. In a game they needed to win. There's Montrezl Harrell finishing with a jam. They're playing the Rockets. LeBron and AD love it. Here comes Kyle Kuzma throwing it up. Andre Drummond throwing it down. Lakers by 6 at the half. Under 5 minutes to go. Lakers up by 5. It's Kuzma again. He needed to be the man last night, and in moments he was. He had 19 points, 10 boards, 7 assists. That was their 84th point in the paint last night, most in a game in 25 years. Under 2 minutes to go. Rockets, that's Jayshawn Tate. That's a 3. It's a 2-point game. After some Rocket free throws, the Lakers were down 1. 10 seconds to go. They need a bucket. And Kuzma's got it. The Euro step, and it's good. Lakers win a game they need, 124-122. They win, but so do the two teams in front of them in the standings, Portland and Dallas. So the Lakers are a game out of a top 6 spot. With 2 games remaining in the regular season, our analytics give them an 89% chance to wind up in the play-in tournament. LeBron James has now missed 26 of the last 28 games. He was expected to play last night. He didn't, and he tweeted, "Getting close, but I won't be in the lineup tonight. More importantly, I will be there to put that championship banner in the rafters at Staples Center in front of our fans." Let's talk about that and more. And look who is back with us here. Big Perk gets up with us, and Vince Carter. It has been a long time since we've had you on the program. Great to see you, Vince, as always. And let me just start with that. You know, the Lakers, they're resting their guys. They're resting up for the playoffs, regardless of what it means. LeBron is saying raising the banner is more important than playing in the games. What is your perspective of the way they're going down the stretch here in LA? Vince?
I still say it's a slippery slope. They obviously, the organization and the players feel comfortable in being in that position and feel like, hey, health is first. I agree with that part of it. But you just don't want to run into a team that has a great night and knock you off. Yes, so they feel they want to be in the 7th spot. Yeah, I've heard Perk say before, positioning themselves for the matchup they like. In sports today, the reality of all of this is that sometimes you want to be in the position that makes sense for your ball club and your organization. So yes, they might, maybe they're looking at the standings and say, hey, this is a team we feel we can play, we can get ourselves back into basketball shape, get some cohesiveness as a unit, and propel ourselves and move forward. Because just think about this. You don't want to see a Laker team that's number 7, number 8 in the playoffs. That's a cheat code, and it's not fair. But this is the position and the hand that they're dealt with. So they're playing it smart and making sure their superstars are healthy for the big moments.
That's interesting. You know, Perk, what'd you think of that? LeBron saying last night, I'll be there to raise the banner, but not to play in the game. Some people that kind of rubbed the wrong way. What'd you think of that whole thing?
Well, I mean, that's LeBron being LeBron right now, playing those mind games. But look, Greeny, he didn't need to play last night, neither him or Anthony Davis. Like I said, they were playing the Houston Rockets. And the great thing about it, over the past month, who's been struggling for the Lakers? The role players. So this was a great game to get their confidence up. We don't know the situation for us with Dennis Schroeder, so now you're able to move Taylor Horton-Tucker and get him some reps at the point guard spot because he may need to play a little of that position in the playoffs. And now Andre Drummond, who had 20 and 10 last night, you get his confidence going. Listen, I'm not worried about the Lakers. I'm not worried about Anthony Davis or LeBron James. They have the best defensive team in the league, and let's just look, when healthy, even if LeBron is 75, 80%, they still are the best duo in the game today.
But Perk,
let me ask you this.
You know, just like I know.
Yeah.
Perk, you know, like I know. You can, and I've heard you say this as well. You can practice all you want. You can ride the bike. You can simulate all you want. It's nothing like the real thing. Well, the real thing now will be in the playoffs. And LeBron and now AD has plenty of playoff experience. I get it. It's just, it's a slippery slope. I agree with you. You shouldn't have to worry about this team because they're proven. But, and yes, you want to give your bench an opportunity, but they can still get an opportunity with LeBron James out there because if you're using these guys like Horton Tucker to play alongside LeBron, and maybe he's playing some point guard sometime, you still want to have an understanding and they know where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, they got to play their way back into shape. That is one of the factors here. Before I let you guys go, and we have a lot more to do with both of you today, I did want to go back to this moment. Vince, do you remember this? This was 2006. And I just, this is you, and that's Big Perk.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
Hey,
I can explain. Hey, and I can explain what happened. So a couple of plays before that, I got hard fouled by a big 4-3 there. And we exchanged some words. And, he was a young fella. And this guy, like I said, didn't care. He would talk trash with anybody. So I was like, you know what? Here's an opportunity. I'm going. And I won that one.
Big Perk, I'm told that you did not know we were going to show that, which I blame on the staff. What's your reaction?
Hey, you know what, Greeny? I'm perfectly okay with it. You know why? Because they had a lot of centers in the game that would be afraid to jump with Vince Carter. I was 19 years old right there. And you know what? After I got dunked on, I earned the starting spot because they went in the film room and they said, Big Perk, you're not afraid of embarrassment. You're led on the line for the team. Hey, thank you, BC.
Can we show that from another angle?
Man.
Big Perk is nice enough to get up with us every single day. We just showed that dunk like 14 times from every possible camera angle. Big Perk, do you feel you're being more disrespected now than you were in 2006?
No.
I hope it wasn't Abby and Dory, because I'm gonna be really I'm gonna be really disappointed in those two.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.